I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Sean Diddy Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, apologizing for the video that was leaked to the media that shows him assaulting his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, back in 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, California. Now, there is so much I want to say. First things first, to those who wanted to defend Puff, how much more evidence do we need? And even with the video of him physically assaulting her, throwing things at her, kicking her in the head, not once but twice on the ground, dragging her, and with him saying that he did it, even with all of that, some are still going to try to be a Puff apologist. Please stop. Please stop. What he did is crazy, and there's no defending it. She obviously is not in an aggressor role. She's getting stomped on. Really, it was really, really bad. There's no excuse. There's no defense. And then some said that it could have been AI. Really, AI? Listen, that incident was in the lawsuit that Puff settled. We'll get to that in a minute. The incident was in the lawsuit, and what they said in the lawsuit is exactly what happened verbatim. It was the exact same thing that was on paperwork you saw in the video. So it's not AI. It was on paper, on video, and you have Puff apologizing and confessing to it. Now, second thing, Puff, you said from the beginning that you deny all the allegations, didn't you? I remember that very well. You said there are some sickening allegations against me. I deny everything. I did not do this. And you almost went as far as to say that it was a money grab from Cassie and her team. They want $30 million. They've been trying to get it. They're not going to get it. But then when the lawsuit came out and it was made public, you settled that lawsuit within 24 to 48 hours. For an alleged $30 million. Yes, you did. So you went from saying that I'm not going to give up no money, everything's fake, to giving up the money and now confessing to what was on the tape. Now, I don't know the purpose for the apology. Maybe it's because your family members are getting a lot of heat, your kids and ex-wives or whatever. Maybe they're getting a lot of heat, but it's not going to help you. If you're still right here in the USA, it's going to be some problems for you because the federale has already raided you. Now, he may not actually go to the penitentiary for that assault. I don't know how. It was 2016, statute of limitations. Maybe he's just rich, but there's still the federales. They raided his home in Los Angeles and Miami. Now, before we get to the full video from Puff and some continued legal problems he's going to face, a word from our sponsor. In today's economic climate, many of us find ourselves facing the challenge of managing our monthly bills, and high credit card and interest rates can trap you in a cycle of debt with balances that persist month after month after month. Paying only the minimum each month means it could take years to become debt-free. Reach out to American Financing, a trusted partner in helping people achieve financial freedom. If you're a homeowner, they could tap into your home's equity and help you eliminate high-interest credit card debt. On average, their customers save $854 a month, equivalent to receiving a $10,000 annual raise. It's a quick and easy process. You could close your loan in as little as 10 days, and by acting today, you might not have to pay your next mortgage payment. It costs nothing to see just how much you can save. This opportunity to regain control over finances is too significant to ignore. Call American Financing at 866-890-9313. Again, that's 866-890-9313, or visit americanfinancing.net/Logan. NMLS 182334, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. So let's watch this so-called apology in full. Then we're going to get to a little bit of legal analysis. And without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
You want to do that now, but before the video came out, you did not take full responsibility. Funny how that works, but I digress.
I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy.
Nah, the whole therapy. So basically, now I got to feel sorry for Puff for kicking that girl in the head on the ground. I got to feel bad for him, right? Give me a break.
I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Don't bring God in it, man. Where was God at? What was God with you in the freak off with the cocaine and the male escorts? Was God there then? Don't bring God into what you're doing, sir.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Like, let's pause for a second. Puff has got to be about 55 years old. This happened in 2016, man. You're in your 40s. Like, you're not like a 19-year-old hothead straight from the street doing this. But let's keep on going.
Not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
So there we go. That's Puff with the fake apology. Okay, unnecessary because it's like, yo, what is that going to do? How is that going to help you at all? It's not going to help you at all. Let's keep on going here. Here's a little bit of legal analysis from CNN. I'm gonna start a little bit into the video just for time's sake, but of course I will link to everything in the box.
The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse, allegations that Combs has repeatedly denied. Authorities searched Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami in March as part of an ongoing federal investigation carried out by a team that specializes in human trafficking crime.
Look, they bringing all this to your house and they coordinated the raids on the East and West Coast, and you got this video that came out. I think that you might be toast. He may not face legal repercussions for attacking Cassie in 2016. I don't know how. Maybe it's just Los Angeles. I don't know. But there's still some legal issues he's going to face.
Crimes. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in some of the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday."
A quick payday. Remember that? I remember that very well.
Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged.
I didn't do any of the awful things being alleged. That was you back then, but now, oh, I'm sorry. I was in a dark place. I had to go to rehab, all this, that, and the third.
Clearly very disturbing footage and violent actions that we are seeing coming from Diddy, who up until this point has denied many of these allegations from all of these lawsuits that he is facing. Aside from this lawsuit from Cassie, which he settled back in November 2023, he is facing 5 separate lawsuits, and he has been fighting back through his lawyers. In fact, just last week, we reported on a motion that he filed to dismiss a lawsuit from a Jane Doe that claimed she was 17 years old, a minor at the time of her allegations. And just a few days before that, he filed a motion to dismiss a portion of an entirely different claim.
A portion of it? Well, so what? Okay, so if you're going to file to dismiss a portion, what portion was true? How about let's get down to the bottom of that? This guy, man, I mean, I think what happened with Puff is that he was able to pretty much do whatever he wanted in Hollywood and not have any issues. I'll leave this right here. I'll link to the CNN video in the box. But to summarize it, from what I'm reading, they said that he may not face any legal problems for attacking Cassie in Los Angeles. I don't know how, because again, that was just 2016. We ain't talking about 2001, 1999. We're talking about 8 years ago, not that long ago, really. So I don't know how that could be the case. Regardless, it was definitely in the civil suit, and he did pay up, and there's a bunch of more suits. And judging from what I saw in the brutal video of him attacking Cassie as I close, and his prior denial, that makes me think whatever he's being accused of, he probably did it. I'm not saying he 100% did do everything he's being accused of, but he probably did it based upon how this whole thing played out here. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your thoughts on Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him? Is he toast? Is he through? Are you buying the apology? After he said that he didn't do anything, he denies all the allegations because people were just trying to get a quick payday, get some money out of his pocket in an illegitimate fashion. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This guy is got to be one of the worst of the worst. He thought he was invincible. He could just parade around in Hollywood, beat people up, take what didn't belong to him, blow people's cars up allegedly, and get away with it. And you know what? For a long time, he was right. He was able to do all that and not get in any kind of trouble. But now things are changing. So we'll see if he goes to the penitentiary, make big rocks, little rocks, or if he doesn't, if he pretty much stays home. I mean, I was surprised that he was able to stay at the house after Homeland Security raided him. I thought after that point, he'd be going, marching the Green Mile, but obviously that's not happening, at least not right now. But we'll see how this whole thing plays out. And whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.